Hello, I'm Laura. Welcome to my channel. I post yoga videos every Monday at 7 p.m. And if you like this one, please do like and subscribe for more yoga inspired content. So today's video is an introduction to the heart chakra. At the time of filming, we have just celebrated Valentine's Day. So many of my students have asked about the heart and how they can best balance this energy center. So I've created this video for people who wanted to dive a little deeper and have an overview of the theory of the heart chakra. It may also be helpful if you are doing your yoga teacher training. So do let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. So let us start with an overview and go over the basics. So we have 7 main chakras in the body, and these chakras are energy centers and control the flow of pranic energy, that's our life force energy, that's gonna be going through the body. And this flow determines our general well-being. So the heart chakra is known as anahata in Sanskrit. It's crucial in how we perceive and experience love towards ourselves and others. It is associated with feelings of joy, openness, and connection, along with love and empathy. Anahata is located in the area of the heart, including the chest and the lungs. And it is our 4th energy center in the body. The color associated with the chakra is green, and the element is air. And the developmental age, according to the work of Anadea Judith, is between ages 4 and 7. So how does the heart chakra show up in our lives? And it's how we connect with others in any of our relationships, how we interact and communicate our ideas, and how we cope with our daily emotions. So it also shows up with how we connect to our voice within. And when the heart is settled, we can easily access higher consciousness and are clear on our goals and aspirations. And this is all linked to that development age of between 4 and 7 years old. As if you think about children, this is the age when they start socializing and really integrating into the world by going to school. And it's the time where we can start to lose our authentic self, which we're born with. And we start creating a social identity or a persona of what we need to do to be loved or liked. So perhaps it's always being the good one or the class clown, making everyone laugh. And we start to unbalance our heart chakra by moving away from who we are deep down, that part of us that doesn't care what others think. So when our heart chakra is blocked or imbalanced, we may struggle with issues relating to self-love, trust, and forming healthy relationships. We may struggle with comparing ourselves to others and just generally not feeling good enough or not worthy enough. And rushing and being super busy is very hard for the heart chakra. In today's modern living, we often feel that when I do X, when I complete all my to-do list, I will rest. But in reality, we don't always get to that rest part. And this pressure can really build up. So someone with a heart chakra out of balance may be very untrusting, where the heart has hardened. And a really great example here is if we think about the Grinch. He did not let anyone in because he found it very painful and uncomfortable, and therefore withdrew from all connections. And other ways it manifests is in codependency and not being able to communicate authentically. Undealt grief also reduces the energy flow to the heart chakra. If we don't experience our grief and just push it away, again, we can harden the energy in this area. So how do we get the energy moving and heal, unblock and balance the heart? So first things first, we can't force the heart to open by just lifting the heart in our yoga practice. While this does help and having a nice, strong, open posture is beneficial, we need to do some other work to really heal and get the energy flowing. So we have to slow down and soften and just give ourselves space to be. And this can look like breathing exercises. The best way to balance our heart chakra in yoga is to do breathing exercises. If you think of the air element, air is always finding equilibrium. An inhale always follows an exhale. I can really recommend doing alternate nostril breathing or the cooling Satali breath. And I'll link some videos in the description for you. So the second way that we can work with this chakra is by spending some time in nature, getting some fresh air, again associated with the air element. But also the colour that's associated with the heart is green. So getting ourselves outside in nature is going to be really beneficial. It's going to be very grounding and really connecting us to the earth. Another way we can unblock the heart is by dealing with any grief we might be holding on to and not bottling things up. Crying can be a great way to discharge our energy and allow us to come back to balance. In our modern society, we do tend to bury things down, so we need to learn to express our emotions and not repress them. And if we can really learn to express our sadness, our heart energy can start to move again. Joy and happiness really charge the heart. So this could look like having a conversation with a loved one or just going out and having some fun. If we go back to the Grinch example, with some kindness from Cindy Lou and her family, the Grinch starts to soften and is able to go back and access why Christmas was so hard for him as a child, and then is able to move forward from the identity he has formed to protect himself of being really mean and grumpy. And this all links to us practicing acts of kindness and gratitude, showing kindness to others and yourself as much as you can in a day can really, really help us work with the heart chakra. And this brings me to my last way to work with the heart, and that is by journaling. Really connecting with the heart center by writing it out. And I'll pop some good journal prompts on the screen now, so you can pause this video if you would like to. Sometimes it's easier for us to write out our feelings rather than verbalize them. So our journal prompts we have is, how can I find a balance between doing and being in my life? How can I, think of ways of how you can create some time in your life to just be and feel your emotions and get out in nature? How can I fully embrace the present moment? When we really think about how we can cultivate gratitude in the present moment, this really is beneficial for the heart. And that leads us to our next one. What am I grateful for? Even just spending 3 minutes writing gratitude lists, anything you're grateful for, this is really going to open up the heart. And how can I let go and grieve anything I am holding on to? And this can be grief in the form of losing a loved one, or grief of things that have happened in your past that you're ready to forgive and move forward from. So thank you for watching. I hope you have found this video helpful as an introduction to the heart chakra. And in summary, to balance the heart chakra, we need to be creating a nurturing and accepting environment for ourselves to help soften and naturally encourage the opening of this chakra. And the absolutely best thing you can do is use the breath to open up and heal. Doing some breath work is just a perfect starting point. And when our heart chakra is open, we can let love come through us, which we can then share this love that we have for ourselves with everyone we interact with, creating connections that come from a place of love and kindness. Sat Nam, my friends. See you in my next one.